Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have a little reveal to share with you. This is a jewelry piece that I recently purchased for myself because I was feeling just a little bit spendy a little while ago, and I thought, yep, I need to buy myself to reward myself for having gone through a pretty significant, pretty rough period of time. So I was on Etsy and I found this beautiful little piece which I thought, yep, I want to have. This piece is made by a small independent Etsy jeweler, and it comes from India, and it's modeled on a very particular style ring that I can't get out of my head. So I was looking online and I came across this particular seller on Etsy, and they are called Bupati Creations. So you will see just here, Bupati Creations. They have Etsy, Facebook, Instagram and Pinterest apparently. Now this is a ring that is modeled, you may have seen this beautiful ring worn by the likes of certain like Jamie Chua and certain influencers and celebrities, and I can't get this ring out of my mind. I love the design and the style of it. So I've been wearing this current ring for a long time now. This is my Canoui ring, which I purchased for myself for my 50th, and I love this to death. I never ended up doing a proper reveal of this ring. I thought I was going to, but it just never happened. Some of you may know about the Spinelli ring, the Spinelli Colli, I think it's called, ring, and I love the design on it. I think it's beautiful. So what we have here is an Etsy version of that ring, and I received it about a week ago. I think it was about 4 or 5 days ago, and I'm just going to show you how it came. So it came in this little red pouch, which was all sort of like rolled up, folded up, and it was in this little plastic container. It has their little card here. Oopsie, hold on. Thank you for your purchase. We hope you enjoy your purchase as much as we loved making it. We hope you liked our work, and we hope that you will give us a chance to work with you further. And then the email address is bupaticreations@gmail.com. Now, I purchased this with my own money. This was not gifted or anything like that, but I purchased it, and I did tell them that I'd be showing it on my YouTube channel. And polished with soft cloth. They did not provide a soft cloth. I wonder if you could use maybe the outside of this pouch. So this is what it looks like. It came in this red little sort of, pretend velvet pouch. And it came like this in a little teeny tiny Ziploc bag wrapped up in a tissue. So let me share and show you what this looks like. I have tried it on, and I had thought it would be different quality. I actually thought it would be a little bit heavier. Now this is supposedly, so this is how it came, and the Spinelli ring is sort of all joined with these little interlocking, so it came wrapped up in the tissue. That's the actual tissue that it came in, and the Spinelli ring is supposed to be interlocked with these jumper rings in between, and it's supposed to be like mixed metals, and I love mixed metals because I have here my tennis bracelet, gold bracelet, I wear silver, I have a rose gold Samsung watch which I'm not wearing, I have a whole lot of mixed metals in my ears, silver necklace, I do that, and it doesn't worry me. I know a lot of people actually a lot of people probably would hate my jewelry ear stacks and curation and what I wear, and that's fine. To each their own, not a problem. I'm not the type of person that just wears one little fine, delicate necklace and that's it type of thing, which I know a lot of people love to do, and that's great. Anyway, so this is modeled on that Spinelli ring, and the idea is that you just like fold it up, sort of concertina, and then you wear it like that. And then you see these little jumper rings. You can move those around if you want to, and you could sort of like position it any way you like. Now, these are silver. These rings are supposed to be silver, and the gold is gold plated, but it is not vermeil, which means that it will eventually wear off. However, I'm looking at a product on Amazon to help protect the coating. And it is made, I chose the option of moissanite stones. So these are not diamonds. Of course, the actual Spinelli ring will be diamonds and real gold, and probably platinum and white gold and all the rest of it. This, however, is not. It's very lightweight. So if you don't like to wear heavy rings, say this ring is heavy, but this ring, she's chunky. Like, she's a beauty. I love this ring. I think I'm actually going to add to this collection. And so this is very light. And let me show you up close. It has this darkened metal with inset moissanites. Then we have the gold-plated band. Then we have another one which is silver with more moissanite inset stones, which are basically lab-grown. Then we have a sterling silver plain band, and then we have a return to the darkened, like the darker metal. Don't actually know what that metal is, with the pave setting of the moissanites. Then the jumper rings are yellow gold, plated of course, silver, and then there's another one which is the rose gold. Now it is very much mixed metals, and I actually chose a quarter size larger so that it wouldn't dig in, and that's what it looks like on this finger. I wear most of my rings are always worn on this finger. Occasionally I might wear a ring on this one. I always wear thumb rings. I have been doing that for years, but for the most part I just wear rings on this finger. The idea of the Spinelli is that you can even wear it across two fingers if you wanted to. So you'd have to like play around with how you wanted to do that. So let me just somehow work that out. I won't do that because my middle finger is significantly larger than my fourth. So it would not be sort of, I can't do it. But, and so basically it's just sort of like a concertina effect. And that's it. That's the ring as is. This cost me $200 plus about $20 odd in shipping. It's very light. It sounds kind of real. I'm a bit disappointed about the gold band because on the Etsy shop, it didn't show that it's actually, what's the word, like, can you see how it's like caved in on the inside? It's got the inner groove. It's not completely solid. Maybe that's what, is a cost-cutting thing. And maybe that helps to keep the costs down for users as well, for, buyers. Whereas this has got the same feature, but obviously because it's got the stones, the silver one is fully rounded on the inside. This one is too, but again, that has the stones inside. Then we have that gold one like I mentioned. And then this is the other darkened, anodized, I think it is, I'm not sure. The jumper rings are, you can tell that they've just been sort of opened and added on because they have the join, which is quite visible. So you will see here on the silver one, it's just there. Hopefully you can focus, just there. The same with the gold. I am worried that they might open up across the top there. You may not see clearly, just there. And then also on this other gold one, excuse my voice. I'm still recovering from quite a nasty respiratory virus. It knocked me out for like 2 weeks. And so the other one also has that join, so they haven't been soldered on. And that worries me because I hope they don't open up, with wear. So that's my latest little jewelry piece. So in total, because I chose the moissanite stones, there is the option to choose the cubic zirconia. I chose the moissanite because they're like lab-grown diamonds, and because that's it. I chose that. The price came to $200 plus about $20 odd, $27 I think it was, delivery from India to Australia. It took a long time to get here because apparently it had to go to Switzerland before it came to Australia. And I was tracking it and I was like getting quite annoyed because India, Australia, it's not that far away. I was in contact with the seller often, and they were very good in replying. In all honesty, they were very transparent. I asked why did it end up going to Switzerland, and he said that because of the weather conditions, it had to reroute and go via Switzerland and then back to Australia. Don't understand that, but whatever. I have it now. This is my latest addition to my jewelry collection. Let me know what you think of this piece. I bought this with my own money. This was not gifted to me. There was a little discount which was running on Etsy as it was anyway, and I think it's great. I love it, and it goes well with, you know, all the other jewelry that I wear. And yeah, that's my latest. So let me know what you think. Do you have the actual Spinelli? And if you do, wow. As always, I look forward to reading your comments. Take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Ciao. I'm going to wear this for a little while and let you know how I feel about it, because, you know, I think it looks great. I'm going to fiddle a lot with it. I know I am. I just know I am. Bye. With moissanite in